My Adventure Learning English in London. Chapter 1. The Decision to Travel. The idea of learning English had been simmering in my mind for years. It wasn't just about mastering a language. It was about opening doors to new opportunities, connecting with people from around the world, and broadening my horizons. After much contemplation and encouragement from friends and family, I finally took the leap and decided to embark on a journey to London, the heart of English language and culture. Leaving behind the familiar comforts of home was daunting, but the excitement of the unknown beckoned me forward. With a backpack filled with dreams and determination, I boarded the plane bound for London, ready to immerse myself in an adventure unlike any other. As the aircraft soared through the clouds, my heart raced with anticipation. I couldn't help but wonder what awaited me on the other side of the journey. Would I thrive in this new environment? Would I overcome the challenges that lay ahead? One thing was certain, I was ready to embrace the journey, come what may. Arriving at Heathrow Airport, the bustling energy of London enveloped me like a warm embrace. The sights, sounds, and smells of the city welcomed me with open arms, and I knew in that moment that I had made the right decision. This was the beginning of an extraordinary chapter in my life, a chapter filled with endless possibilities and countless adventures. With a sense of excitement and determination, I stepped out into the bustling streets of London, ready to embark on the journey of a lifetime. Little did I know, the next few months would be filled with experiences that would shape me in ways I never thought possible. Chapter 2. Arrival in London. The streets of London buzzed with energy as I stepped out of the airport, taking in the sights and sounds of this vibrant metropolis. Towering skyscrapers stretched towards the sky, while historic landmarks whispered tales of centuries past. I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the sheer magnitude of this bustling city. Navigating through the bustling crowds, I made my way to the accommodation I had arranged prior to my arrival. The journey from the airport offered me glimpses of London's diverse neighborhoods, each one offering its own unique charm and character. As I settled into my new home away from home, I felt a wave of excitement wash over me. This was the beginning of my adventure, and I was determined to make the most of every moment. From exploring iconic landmarks like Big Ben and the Tower of London to sampling traditional British cuisine at quaint pubs, every experience felt like a step closer to immersing myself in the rich tapestry of English culture. But amidst the hustle and bustle of city life, I also found moments of tranquility and reflection. Whether it was strolling through the serene parks or watching the sunset over the River Thames, London had a way of captivating my heart and soul. In those early days, as I navigated the unfamiliar streets and adapted to life in a new country, I couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder at the endless possibilities that lay before me. With each passing day, my confidence grew, and I began to embrace the challenges that came with learning a new language and culture. As the sun set on my first day in London, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity to embark on this incredible journey. I knew that the road ahead would be filled with obstacles and setbacks, but I also knew that with perseverance and determination, I would emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. And so, with a heart full of hope and anticipation, I eagerly looked forward to the adventures that awaited me in the days and weeks to come. Chapter 3. Settling in, finding accommodation. With the excitement of arrival gradually settling, the practicalities of settling into life in London began to take precedence. One of the first tasks on my agenda was finding suitable accommodation. Armed with a list of potential options and a map of the city, I set out to explore the diverse neighborhoods that London had to offer. From bustling city center apartments to cozy flats tucked away in quiet corners, the choices seemed endless. Each viewing offered a glimpse into the unique character of different areas, from the trendy streets of Shoreditch to the historic charm of Notting Hill. After several days of searching, I finally found the perfect place, a cozy apartment nestled in the heart of Kensington. With its leafy streets and proximity to Hyde Park, it offered the ideal blend of tranquility and convenience. As I unpacked my belongings and settled into my new home, I couldn't help but feel a sense of relief and accomplishment. Over the following weeks, I immersed myself in the rhythm of daily life in London. From grocery shopping at the local markets to navigating the city's extensive public transport network, each task offered an opportunity to practice my English skills and learn more about life in the UK. But beyond the practicalities of finding accommodation, settling into my new home also meant forging connections with my neighbors and building a sense of community. Whether it was striking up conversations with fellow residents in the communal garden or attending neighborhood events and gatherings, I quickly discovered that London was a city brimming with diversity and warmth. As I reflected on the journey that had brought me to this moment, I couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the opportunity to call London home. In the midst of a bustling metropolis, I had found a place where I could belong, a place where every street corner held the promise of adventure and discovery. And as I embarked on the next chapter of my journey, I knew that with each passing day, London would continue to captivate and inspire me in ways I had never imagined possible. Chapter 4. Exploring the city, London's landmarks. Armed with a map and a sense of curiosity, I set out to explore the iconic landmarks that make London truly unforgettable. From the majestic Tower Bridge to the grandeur Buckingham Palace, each site held a story waiting to be discovered. My first stop was the historic Tower of London, a fortress steeped in centuries of history. As I wandered through its ancient walls, I marveled at the tales of kings and queens, knights and nobles that echoed through its halls. From the glittering crown jewels to the imposing White Tower, every corner of this medieval marvel offered a glimpse into the past. Next, I made my way to the iconic Tower Bridge, its towering spires reaching towards the sky. Walking across its majestic span, I felt the sense of awe at the engineering marvel that stood before me. With each step, I was reminded of the countless souls who had crossed this bridge before me, each one leaving their mark on the city's rich tapestry of history. As I continued my journey, I found myself drawn to the regal beauty of Buckingham Palace. Standing before its majestic gates, I watched as the changing of the guard ceremony unfolded before my eyes. The precision and pageantry of the event left me speechless, a testament to the enduring traditions that define British culture. But perhaps the most memorable moments of my exploration came when I stumbled upon hidden gems tucked away in the city's lesser-known corners. From quirky street art in Shoreditch to tranquil gardens in Hampstead Heath, these hidden treasures offered a glimpse into the vibrant soul of London beyond its famous landmarks. As the sun set on another day of exploration, I couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder at the countless wonders that London had to offer. With each landmark I visited, I felt a deeper connection to this city that had captured my heart from the moment I arrived. And as I returned to my apartment, I knew that there was still so much left to discover in this enchanting metropolis. Chapter 5. Making Friends and Connections. Amidst the bustling streets of London, I found myself surrounded by a sea of faces, each one with a story to tell. Eager to immerse myself in the vibrant tapestry of cultures that made up this cosmopolitan city, I set out to make friends and connections from all walks of life. One of the first places I turned to was the local community center, where I discovered a myriad of activities and events designed to bring people together. From language exchange meetups to cooking classes featuring dishes from around the world, I quickly found myself forging connections with fellow newcomers and longtime residents alike. But it wasn't just organized events that allowed me to make new friends. Whether it was striking up conversations with fellow commuters on the tube or bonding over shared interests at a neighborhood cafe, I soon realized that opportunities for connection were everywhere, waiting to be seized. As I opened myself up to new experiences and embraced the diversity of perspectives that surrounded me, I found that friendships blossomed effortlessly. From impromptu outings to exploring hidden gems in the city to cozy nights and sharing stories and laughter, each new connection enriched my experience of London in ways I could never have imagined. But perhaps the most profound friendships I formed were with those who, like me, were also navigating the challenges of living in a foreign country. Together, We shared the highs and lows of our journey, offering support, encouragement, and a sense of camaraderie that made even the toughest days feel manageable. As the weeks turned into months, the bonds I forged with my newfound friends became the cornerstone of my life in London. Together, we explored the city's diverse neighborhoods, celebrated its rich tapestry of cultures, and navigated the ups and downs of life in a bustling metropolis. Looking back on those early days, I'm grateful for the friendships that blossomed amidst the hustle and bustle of London life. In a city where it's all too easy to feel lost in the crowd, I found solace in the connections I made, each one a reminder that no matter where life takes me, I'm never truly alone. Chapter 6. Enrolling in language classes. Determined to accelerate my journey to fluency, I decided to enroll in language classes to sharpen my English skills. After researching various options, I found a reputable language school in the heart of London that offered immersive courses tailored to students of all levels. On my first day of class, I entered the bustling school with a mix of excitement and nerves. As I took my seat among students from around the world, I couldn't help but feel a sense of camaraderie in our shared pursuit of language mastery. The curriculum was diverse and engaging, with a focus on practical language skills that would serve me well in everyday life. From grammar drills to conversational practice, each lesson challenged me to step outside my comfort zone and embrace the nuances of the English language. But it wasn't just the lessons themselves that enriched my learning experience, it was also the vibrant community of teachers and classmates who supported me every step of the way. Whether it was staying late after class to help me grasp a difficult concept or organizing social events to practice our newfound language skills in real-world settings, their encouragement and camaraderie made the journey to fluency feel like a shared adventure. As the weeks passed, I felt my confidence grow with each passing day. The once daunting task of speaking English became second nature, and I found myself expressing thoughts and ideas with a newfound clarity and precision. But perhaps the most rewarding aspect of my language learning journey was the connections I formed with my classmates. Bonded by our shared experiences and mutual determination to succeed, we formed friendships that extended far beyond the walls of the classroom. As I reflect on my time in language school, I'm filled with gratitude for the opportunity to learn and grow in such a supportive environment. Armed with newfound skills and confidence, I'm ready to take on the challenges that lie ahead and continue my journey towards fluency in the English language. Chapter 7. Challenges and Triumphs in Learning English. As I delved deeper into my language studies, I encountered a myriad of challenges along the way. From mastering tricky grammar rules to overcoming pronunciation hurdles, each obstacle tested my perseverance and determination. One of the biggest challenges I faced was overcoming the fear of making mistakes. In a new language environment, every conversation felt like a tightrope walk, with the constant fear of stumbling over words or misunderstanding instructions. But with each mistake came an opportunity to learn and grow, and I quickly realized that perfection was not the goal, progress was. Another hurdle I encountered was navigating the complexities of English grammar. From tense structures to phrasal verbs, the rules seemed endless and at times overwhelming, but with patience and practice, I began to unravel the mysteries of grammar, gradually gaining confidence in my ability to express myself with clarity and precision. But amidst the challenges, there were also moments of triumph that fueled my determination to succeed. Whether it was successfully ordering a meal in a crowded restaurant or striking up a conversation with a stranger on the bus, each small victory reminded me of how far I had come since embarking on this journey. One particularly memorable triumph came during a job interview, where I was able to articulate my thoughts and experiences with confidence and poise. As I walked out of the interview room, I felt a sense of pride knowing that I had conquered my fear of speaking English in a professional setting, a feat that once seemed insurmountable. Looking back on the challenges and triumphs of my language learning journey, I'm reminded of the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of adversity, we have the power to overcome obstacles, defy expectations, and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. And as I continue on my path towards fluency in English, I'm filled with a renewed sense of determination to embrace the journey, wherever it may lead. Thanks for watching.